Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. I'm still out here sweating quite a bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into the video. Get this one done real quick so I can get back home into the cool environment and edit. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into it. As you guys can probably tell from the title, today we're talking about why I love exploring new places. And this is actually a really interesting story, and hopefully you guys find it entertaining and inspirational a little bit as well. So okay, so let's just go ahead and start off with Colorado. As you guys know, I had a job in Colorado a few years ago, and living there, having the view of the mountains every single day when you wake up, it was amazing. So just want to get that out there real quick. That was spectacular. And yeah, like I went to the mountains a few times, and I loved every bit of it. It actually it allowed me to see the beauty in nature, like just the vastness of it. Just it's overwhelming, really. It is overwhelming. If you have not been to the Rocky Mountains, go to the Rocky Mountains. Go to the Rocky Mountains. I guarantee you will love it. But yeah, that really started the drive to explore more. Like I love mountains, and from the moment I saw the first mountain and I explored the first mountain, I was in awe, and yeah, it really kind of jump started everything. And so now, the state that I live in right now, we don't have mountains here, so it does suck not having mountains to explore. But there's other things here, other landmarks and um, natural wonders, if you want to call it that. So with that, I've been doing that. You guys have seen in my videos, I've been exploring various places. But there's not a whole lot here. So there's a very small handful of places to actually go to, and it's really been kind of sad, really. Like it's made me sad, at least, that I haven't been able to go to interesting places. Like in Colorado, I could go to the mountains if I wanted to any day of the week. Of course, I worked, and then the girlfriend at the time that I had also worked, so it may not be viable to go every day or any day, but yeah, it was doable. It was 4.5 hours away from where I was in Denver to go to Aspen, and then another 30 minutes, I believe, to go to Breckenridge, or maybe it's the other way around. It's been a while since I've done the whole map to and from and everything. But when I went to Colorado and I went to the mountains, and I went to my favorite spot ever. That's why I have a tattoo of it right here. So this right here is actually, and I know I'm getting sun exposure on it right now, but this is a tattoo that I got a year ago. From the time of this recording, it's probably been like a year and a half actually, but approximately a year to a year and a half ago. And that spot in Colorado, it like changed everything for me. It was the most beautiful place. If there's a bench that you can sit down on, and that's where the spot is where that bench is. And um, this kind of turned into kind of a story about my tattoos a little bit too, but I'll probably do a video about that later on. But this spot's amazing. You get to sit there and you look, and there's like mountains everywhere. There's a lake and the reflections and just everything. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. So if you guys want to see a little bit of footage of that, go ahead and check out my Colorado Rocky Mountains cinematic video that I shot. There are a couple scenes. I think it's the ending scenes in there that go over Twin Lakes, Colorado, which is where this is at. So that spot really meant a lot to me. That's why I have it right here. And then exploring does mean a lot to me too. So I also have a tattoo on this wrist, which you guys may not have seen, but basically it's explore with the mountains on it. And yeah, that's kind of like, it's become part of my core, over the years. Since then, it's only been a few years, but over those few years, I've been very driven to go out and find new places and to explore new places, and also to film them, document them, put them on YouTube for you guys as well. But it's kind of like a calling almost. I know that kind of sounds kind of cliche, but that's really what I feel. It's kind of like a calling to go to a beautiful place or to go to a natural wonder of some kind. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing for these videos here. I try to change up my scenery, as you can tell. Every single video I shoot, I try to change the background, kind of mix it up at least a little bit, because like I said, there's not a whole lot of places I can go to that are very thrilling, I guess you could say. So, I'm kind of working with what I've got, but, my passion, my drive for exploring is still there. So that's why I'm still out here shooting videos and kind of seeing what's around, even though I've been here multiple times. I'm still kind of seeing what's around and what may have changed. I'm trying to find, well, I guess I'm not trying to find peace, because I've kind of found it in exploring, but initially that's what I was doing. So let me explain a little bit on what I'm getting at here. So for me personally, when I explore the mountains, I find peace. So when I'm not around mountains like this, it's a little hard to find peace, but I still strive for that. I still try to do that. And I would say that if you could put a percentage on it, I would say I'm about 80 to 85% at peace whenever I'm exploring here in this state, but it will never be the same as Colorado. So that's just kind of the way it is. That's kind of like a given. Colorado is beautiful. It's amazing. Very expensive to live in, though. I will tell you that. Very expensive to live in. So, but the job I had did pay pretty well, so I was able to do it. I loved it. I enjoyed it, and hopefully I can go back one day. I'm looking forward to that, actually. I've actually been looking forward to it for a long time, actually. But yeah, that's really what drives me to be really creative in that sense, to find places like that and just bring you guys along with me. And also the documentation part of my YouTube channel is that I want to document this for myself, not only for you guys, but for myself personally, something for me to look back on. Maybe if I lose motivation in the future for any reason, if I need inspiration, I can look back on my old content and hopefully feel inspired by it. And yeah, you just kind of see like where I've been, and eventually, like when I get married, have kids, they can see it too, the videos that I've made. So I look forward to that, just kind of the whole time frame of things. I'm looking forward to it. Eventually, I will be able to go travel other places too. There are some things on the bucket list. One of those would be Iceland. I've seen people go there, like Peter McKinnon, Matty Hippoya, other YouTubers like that. Iceland's awesome from what I've seen. Now, of course, I haven't been there, but from the looks of it, I might need a jacket, but it'll work out. So I'm looking forward to it, though. It looks pretty cool over there. So eventually, one day, I'll be able to go and do stuff like that. Maybe go to like other countries and maybe do like a documentary film here and there of different aspects of different things. So there's a lot that's opened for me, a lot of creative drive and a lot of exploration drive. So in these videos, guys, hopefully you can kind of see like that I'm very passionate about exploring places. And even though it's not the most entertaining place, the most spectacular place I'm at right now, eventually there will come a video and there will come a time where that will happen, and I will be able to present to you guys something spectacular, something beautiful, and hopefully you guys like it. With all that being said, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this little bit of a background as to why I love exploring. It's really become a part of me. I didn't always used to be that way, I don't think. At least not that I can remember, but really what drove me is going to Colorado, going to the mountains, and it changed me really in a very big way and a very special way and very good way. So yeah, hopefully I didn't repeat myself on that good part, because I was kind of flowing through that a little bit, but if I did, oh well, this is a very spontaneous video, so I'm sorry. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching once again, and I will see you, as always, in the next video.